What is up, bros and broettes? I am Inkslasher, and as I promised, we are back with a second video today. This one is of the multiplayer reveal for Call of Duty World War II, and boy, did they put some surprises in there. So first of all, when a lot of people saw this trailer, they didn't know whether it was multiplayer or not, but you gotta remember, this is a multiplayer reveal trailer, not a multiplayer gameplay trailer. So yes, there is some aspects of gameplay in there, but they still made it look cinematic and all of that stuff. So we're gonna go through and first of all, watch the trailer, and then I'm gonna show you, just point out a couple of things, and then we're going to talk about the beta, because yes, we now know when the beta is. So without further ado, here is the trailer.
Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. And they come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed, somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Time to show what you're made of, soldier.
We have to push through enemy territory. Let's go! Let's go!
Tanks on! Taking fire!
Rally near the tank and protect it!
Covering fire!
Destroy the 88s! Don't have no mercy in this land.
Pre-order now and get access to the private beta.
Well, there it is. So we know that the game is coming out on November 3rd, but more importantly, we get the beta on August 25th. Now, to get the beta, you do have to pre-order the game, and August 25th is only on PS4. So assumably, it'll be like what we've had before with betas, where there'll be a week of PS4 and then a week of Xbox, maybe 2 weeks of each. I'm not 100% sure about that, but what we do know is on PlayStation alone, it's going to be August 25th, which is a Friday. So aside from this information that we got today, we have two more things coming in E3. The first of which is tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Call of Duty is doing like a Facebook live stream. It's of the making of Call of Duty World War II, and assumably they're going to be talking a lot about multiplayer there. Also, on Wednesday, they have a panel at E3 where they're going to be talking about multiplayer. I believe that's at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so a little bit later on that one. But between those two, we'll definitely be getting some new information about Call of Duty World War II multiplayer, so as soon as we get any information about that, I'll be sure to bring that to you guys as well. But before I end this video and before I go, I want to point out a couple of things that kind of tell us what this multiplayer is going to look like. The first of which has to do with vehicles. So I actually think they gave a lot more information away to do with vehicles than we actually thought. So the first thing we're going to look at is airplanes. So I'm just going to show you some footage slowing down here. The first clip we see, just for a brief second, is you running on the ground and a plane flies over top of you. The second clip we see is you in the plane flying over top of what appears like to be one of the multiplayer maps, which is on a ship. Now, if you really take a look at that ship, there is nowhere on that ship that you could board an airplane and then take off. However, you are still flying in an airplane. What this means to me is that pretty much 90% sure that these airplanes are going to be a score streak. And what it actually looks like to me is a strafe run, because if you look at the footage from the map on the boat, you can actually see two planes flying over almost in a formation at the exact same time. Another reason why I say this is a kill streak that's been extremely popular throughout Call of Duty has been the attack helicopter. And if you know much about World War II, helicopters did exist at that time, but they looked like this. And that wouldn't be very useful as a kill streak. So I'm only assuming that maybe a strafe run is going to replace something like an attack helicopter, and we've seen strafe runs before in Modern Warfare 3, but back then they were helicopters once again. So that's kind of more what I'm guessing as far as airplanes go, but I still might be wrong, and the reason why I say this is because of the tanks. And there's this very specific scene in the trailer where you are in a tank shooting an MG gun, but right before that, the characters say something that I think is really telling. If you don't already know, there is this new game mode in Call of Duty World War II called War. It's supposed to be a larger scale, story-driven game mode, and just listen to this line of text. I'm going to play it 3 times in a row, back to back, so you can really hear it.
Rally near the tank and protect it! Rally near the tank and protect it! Rally near the tank and protect it!
So I'm pretty sure you heard it now. Rally near the tank and protect it. So very clearly, this tank isn't a score streak. It isn't just on the map. It's very clearly an objective. You have to protect that tank. So that's kind of why I'm thinking that the only time tanks are going to be in multiplayer maps is when you're playing this new game mode called War. Will airplanes be in that game mode? I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely think airplanes will be in the form of score streaks in one form or another. And then there's this. You can see the soldiers parachuting in from the sky. There's a few theories I have behind this. Maybe that's how the game starts. Maybe that's a score streak of some sort. You can have extra players. Or maybe that's how the new game mode War begins, or that's a part of the new game mode. Maybe that's how you respawn in it. I don't really know, but I'd love to hear your theory down in the comments. And there's 2 more things I wanted to show you guys. The first of which is melee weapons are definitely back. I would expect to see melee weapons kind of done in the same sense that they were done in Black Ops 3, as we can see them get killed with the shovel right here. And secondly, the flamethrower is in multiplayer. And I think the question with this flamethrower is, what's it going to be? Is it going to be a specialist weapon? Is it going to be division specific, so you can only use it if you're playing as a certain division? Is it going to be its own weapon, or is it going to be a kill streak or a score streak? Really, only time will tell. And the thing is apparently tomorrow all questions will be answered, because Call of Duty is having that live stream. Sledgehammer Games is going to be answering questions, and I'm assuming we are not only going to get answers, but also real gameplay. So as soon as that happens, I will bring you guys as much information as possible. But if you guys enjoyed the video, it would be fantastic if you could hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as we have tons of World War II news coming in the next couple of days. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, peace out.